stronger. Get to our plan, but we're just ashamed. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Can't you? Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you.
This is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here. Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Yeah, you look beautiful this morning.
Thank you.
B-Dog back in the house.
Good morning.
Yeah, good to have you here, man.
I don't look beautiful?
Yeah, you look beautiful, too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sexy when I got up this morning. No Flash Noogies this morning, or no Larice, so that means we have a drop of rum left. Okay, so there we go. Hey, we got a big show for you. I'm going to be introducing you to our guest next week, Mr. Bob Bitchin, and of course we have a brand new JBL Legends travel moment. We're going to get this airport thing out of the way. All right, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning to everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay. We have Uncle Alex behind the bar. You're wanting a Bloody Mary? He makes the best Bloody Marys in Harrison Bay. We know that because he won the contest last year. To the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends in the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada, home of Verona Corona, and, of course, our producer, Monica, who is always listening. And, of course, vacuum cleaner Tom, who is always working. Let's see here. There we go. There we go.
Hey! I'm walking here!
Hey! Get out of my way! Leave me alone! Yeah. That's, Tom, of course, and our producer, Monica's just, beating him with a whip, But, and, of course, Northeastern Nora and Tinkerbell. And, of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to everybody up in Canada. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. Home of the ambassador of all great things, Miss Michelle Myers, and, of course, our bodyguard, Tim, who saved my life in Mexico, and the man I never go out of the country without. Take him with me everywhere I go, just in case something goes wrong.
That's right.
Yeah, and Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, and, of course, is home of the Goldens. And I understand we're having a party next week.
We are. We're having a party next week. I forgot to tell him.
Yeah.
See, Claudia and Golden came up with this idea, and I put it on my calendar.
Hey, we're having a party. Sorry, I forgot to invite you.
Yeah, I forgot to invite you.
And they said, hey, we're going to have a kickoff to summer at the Tiki Bar. And that's going to be next weekend. So I was like, all right.
All righty then.
All right. Well, it's a good thing that
I forgot to tell him until yesterday.
It's a good thing that I've been working my ass off getting, I've been manager around here a long time. So I know when the season is up and going, when it's time to open the Tiki Bar, get the pool going, get all the stuff, ready for summer. And so the last couple of weeks or so, I've been we worked for a couple months or so on the bathroom upstairs, and then I'm like, listen, I got to get outside. I got to start working outside. Things are happening. So
well, the bathroom project is almost done, and we've just got a little bit more to go. But he is right. We had to move it outside and start doing some projects out there. I've got lots of plants to plant still.
Yeah.
Lots of things to do still. So Yeah, we'll just halt that, and I'll just use that little tiny mirror
Yeah.
to brush my teeth and wash my face in.
Yeah. Let's see.
Until we get it done.
Yeah. Let's see here. The Brap Shack in Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York, home, of course, of Donna and Bob Cummings.
That's
and,
right.
What a blast it was hanging with them down in Punta Cana. And they're already signed up for Costa Rica.
I'm excited about that.
Had a great time. So,
Oh, yes. Claudia told me to remind you, we are also going before the party.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a party before the party. So the party is on Sunday, but the party before the party is we are going to A1A downtown. The A1A concert on Saturday night.
for Riverfront Nights.
Yes.
And there's a good possibility that he will be over here for the show on Sunday. I've already talked to him about that.
Well, that's just perfect because we're having a party.
Well, alrighty then. Well, that's what the Tiki Bar is built for, and Tiki Bar members can have parties here anytime they want. They can have birthday parties.
Graduation.
Over the years,
whatever.
20 years or so of the Tiki Bar, we've
Had a lot of parties.
a lot of kids' birthday parties and things of that nature here at the Tiki Bar. So that's what it's built for. That's what it's for. And, it just takes a little bit. I've kind of streamlined the opening of the season a little bit. And so far, knock on some wood, we haven't had any problems with the pool and all that good stuff, So things have kind of went pretty smooth this year. Let's see here. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar located in Queen City, North Carolina. Of course, that is Marty and Angela Ginger.
Good morning,
to you
you
guys.
guys.
Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. And, of course, that is Rick the Stick and Shy Patty. And, of course, Rick's not going to be on the show this afternoon because they're having a celebration of life for his mom who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And they're on the road listening to us. So we love you guys. The Tiki Man Radio family is thinking about you and hoping it's, going to be a tough day, but we got to get through it. So we are here for you if you need us, and just let us know if you need anything, right? The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man, our picture girl, Pat, and, of course, all of the conductors with Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Monday nights at 6 p.m. They will be off on Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day is a Monday, of course, and so that's next Monday. So
That's right.
Oh, wow. It's creeping up on us.
yeah,
isn't it?
but they will be on tomorrow. So that's Ed and Felicia and the whole gang up there, and that makes that show happen. They have a great time up there every Monday. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. Of course, that is home of B-Man and Michelle, and that's where we hang our hat when we are in Key West. And I was booking the flights last night for Key West, and I'll tell you right now, if you do a Wednesday to Wednesday deal, it's under $800. Okay, so for two people, it's pretty cheap.
Nice.
Very cheap. So we are looking to do that, and of course that's where the Beachy Shell Studios is for Coastal Confessions on Friday at 8 p.m. 8 to 10 or 10:30 or 11 or whenever they get done. And that's streaming live on the Pint Live Cam. All right, so you can check that out on YouTube and the radio, of course, Tiki Man Radio. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa, of course, that is home of B-Dog and Lou, where they have the Legends Studios, and that's Tropical Country on Wednesdays with B-Dog and Lou. And you guys were off this past Wednesday.
No, we had a show that we had a show
that's right.
Wednesday.
You were. It was the previous Wednesday.
So,
you were
and the
off.
Pond Front Patio has officially been christened. We received our sign from Camys Grammys.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, I just got to get hung, and we'll be ready to go. So, it's now official.
That's awesome.
Well, cool. Glad that she got that for you guys. And, of course, Camys Grammys, as you are working your way outside and getting ready to get your garden and your tiki bar and everything going, you need to reach out to Jody for any of those tiki bar signs. And, of course, everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. So make sure you reach out to Camys Grammys. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo, and she will take care of you. Lakefront Music in Harrison Bay, of course, that is home of Flaz and Larice, the house on the hill. He likes to be king of the hill, and by God, he is. If you ever had to drive up his driveway, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Feels like you're blasting off.
Well, I'm telling you, the first time I went up, I was like, damn.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe we're going to make it, but
I didn't think we would either. It's not just a hill, it's straight up.
yeah.
It's
Going
crazy.
up the side of a mountain.
Yeah, so good morning to you guys, and of course, that's where Poco and Lola live as well.
That's right.
Poco is a 50-year-plus parrot. Parrot. And Poco don't give a damn about anything, as long as he's got something to eat. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed. Of course, that is Beth Travers, and I see she's on the chat this morning.
Yes, she is.
Rock star herself.
That's right.
And I understand that she has been invited back to Meeting of the Minds. Yeah.
That's exciting.
That is exciting. She is a rock star. We've always known that, but it seems like everybody else is figuring it out as well. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Dave Signs, MFG Records. It's a family thing with MFG Records and, of course, Tiki Man Radio. Those guys were big supporters of the radio station and supporters of the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West Bound, and they do the live cam for Tropical Country. So big supporters of Tiki Man Radio. And we appreciate everything you guys do. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew, good morning to you guys. Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. And, man, they've been doing a lot of barbecuing, what do they call that? Judging. Yeah. So, rocking on the back porch of Tiki Man Radio. Good morning to you guys. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. King David and Pat are coming to Costa Rica with us.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
It'll be their first trip with us. Yeah.
Absolutely. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. Good afternoon to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. I am the Tiki Man. I'm your host, the Hippie Chick, and B-Dog, and Alex behind the bar. And let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits. For people who don't care about roles and labels. For those who just want to have a good time, on any occasion, by themselves, or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today. Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Island J is our official vendor for all of our hats, our hoodies, our koozies, and all of our products. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Store tab and order yours today. Island J, the official vendor of Tiki Man Radio, bringing paradise to you one T-shirt at a time. Reggae Wines is the official wine of Tiki Man Radio and sponsor for Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man on Mondays at 6 p.m. If you stop by the chocolate bar, you can always get a taste of Reggae Wines behind the bar. If you like sweet wines like I do, then Reggae Wines is for you. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Wine tab and check out all the flavors they have. Make sure you check out all the cocktail recipes because Reggae Wines goes good with anything. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. Reggae Wines, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. That's right, making the world a better place, one bottle at a time. And of course, Uncle Alex, now his friend that was here last week, was his name Bob?
I think so, Bob Smith.
Yeah. Is it Bob? Yeah, okay. Alex sent me a picture of, he found the Reggae Wines in a store in Indiana, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I took a picture of it and sent to Alex. I'm like, that's very cool. And all of you that have been sending pictures about Reef Rum that you've purchased or you found it or you got it, or whatever, please keep sending those. I send those straight to the owner, David Reef, and he really appreciates knowing that what we're doing is working, and he really just wants it, because he knows if you'll taste reef rum, then you'll always want reef rum. So
Right.
it's a very, very good thing he's got going on here. So who we got out there today, Hippie Chick?
All right, let's see. On Facebook, we have Graham, Andrews, and Nicole. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
And then we got Glenn Soika, and he's saying good morning. And he said about your wings that if you have wings, he's flying down.
Hey, there you go. Listen, there's nothing better than the Tiki Bar chicken wings, okay?
I know. And then Donna Cummings and Bob says good morning from Coyote Woods in Inlet, New York. that tripped me up. And then
Never know where those guys are going to be.
I know. And then good morning to Maureen Wehunt Bidfield, my sweet friend.
Good morning, Mo.
Darling. And let's see who
Brought
else
a
is up.
carue of people with her.
She sure did.
I think
hope
she had
they
8 people.
She had all
8 or
kinds of
10,
people
yeah.
from, let's see, the Carolina,
The Charlotte Parrot Head Club.
Charlotte Parrot Head Club, and there was some from Kentucky Parrot Head Club. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see, out here we've got Bahama Brad. He is saying hello.
Good morning.
And Felicia Kubiak.
Morning.
She is out there.
One of the conductors.
Kevin Phelps. Hey, Kevin, if you're coming over today, we got a little surprise for you.
Yeah.
I know you like cigars, so we brought some back from the Dominican.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they are dipped in cognac.
That's right.
You managed to get those out of the country, huh?
Actually, they let you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
They encourage it.
They encourage it.
Nice.
Yes.
Please buy our stuff.
Please buy our stuff, and we'll get you through customs. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Good morning to Randy Kurt is out there. Ann Wehunt is out there. Good morning, Ann.
Morning, Ann.
And
Good morning.
Let's see. We got Terry Turner is out there.
Good
and
morning.
Patty McCall. And then let's see. We've got on this other chat. Of course, we've got the beautiful Larice is out there.
Good morning.
Rick Hoffel is saying great Sunday morning to all.
Morning, brother.
Beth Travers, the rock star, she's out there.
Absolutely.
She is in Music City listening in. Debbie Hass, good morning.
Good
Bill
morning.
and Debbie Hass. You guys need to come visit us again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Randall is out there saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
And then we got my good friend Verona Corona.
Good
is
morning.
out there. Joe Leo is out there.
Man, he's been doing all kinds of shows.
I know.
I mean, he's like Frank Sinatra out there on the road.
Yeah, I was listening to your song that you did from Lionel Richie, Easy Like Sunday Morning.
Easy like Sunday morning.
That was really good. That was really good.
He
You
just
did
doesn't
good.
have the lips, you know?
You did a great job. Great job. And R.G. Wells is out there.
By God.
I know.
Yeah. Good morning to you, brother. He's been popping up a lot here lately. I've
Yeah.
been seeing him here, there, and everywhere. He's just right here in Tennessee.
Yep.
And he's half the man he used to be.
Yes, he is.
He is. And then we got Patty and Tim Campbell are out there.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, you guys. Josh Clark is out there.
Morning.
Morning, Josh.
And John and Nikki Hall are out there.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to Ada Longo
Happy Sunday.
and Barry D. and Jeff Randall.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to all.
Well, over here on the YouTubes, of course, we got Shy Patty. She's chiming in, and of course, she's asked everybody for some heartfelt prayers and stuff today as they go through a very rough day.
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course.
Mo is out there. Maureen, rock star Beth Travers. She's chiming in.
Good morning.
Of course, our producer. She's out there.
She's always listening.
Yes. Verona's out there.
Morning, Verona. Corona.
And Mike Trenholm's out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, May.
And of course, Donna and Bob Cummings.
Good
Hello to
morning.
you guys. And the Panther.
And the
Oh, I was going to mention the Panther.
That's right.
All right. Let's see. The Golden Girl's out there. She said it is cleanup day at Beers and Bones patio.
Oh, cleanup day.
Yeah.
They've been really hit with the cicadas.
Yeah.
They're so close to the lake there.
Oh, yeah.
I rode by there the other day and I could hear them.
I'm surprised. I mean, I remember several years back we got hit with a bunch of cicadas, but I haven't seen.
It seems to me
I
that
haven't seen
where
any
I've heard
here.
them, they're close to water.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, trust me. I have
Yeah.
a pond in front of my house.
I forgot about that.
Let me tell you, I've heard sitting there on our patio one night. It was so deafening because we heard the cicadas,
Yeah.
we heard the locusts, and now we got bullfrogs.
It's like a symphony.
It
out
is like
there.
a symphony of
Yeah.
Mother Nature sitting
That's
out there.
cool.
Let me tell you.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, there's only one out there. That's all I hear is Bud.
Bud. Lost his buddies.
The lovely Larice is out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ed, the train man, is out there. Good morning.
Oh wait, I got a message from Dan Ware. What am I, chop liver? Yes, you are. Good morning, Dan.
Morning, chop liver.
Chop liver and the princess. And the princess has been a little bit under weather here lately, so we're sending out good wishes for her.
That's right.
Yeah. Good morning to Glenn Soika, who's out there.
Morning, brother.
Let's see here. Gene Henders is out there. He's recovering from surgery.
Oh, well.
Morning, Gene.
Glad
morning.
you're listening in. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy.
All right. Let's see as I scroll down here. Had a lot of conversations going on there. And I think that is everybody for right now.
Well, all righty then. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. I'm gonna introduce you to, if you don't know who Bob Bitchin is, he's gonna be on the show next week. And it's really hard to put into words what all this man has done, from being the bodyguard for Evel Knievel to selling the world. And all the magazines that he created, back in the day with
Bikers Magazine.
Bikers Magazine and Easy Rider and all this stuff, So I'm going to play a little clip of that coming up in the show. And he's going to be on the show next week. And, of course, we got Joe Leo with a brand new JBL Travel Moment. We're going to talk about this crazy airport that everybody's freaking out about. And on the site, it tells you do not go to this airport. All right, you need to go to the one that is listed. So he's going to tell you about that. But I'm kind of in a little bit of a rocking mood today. So we're going to get this day started off right. Happy Sunday to you, everybody.
Are you ready?
Grab you some Reef Rum and join us.
Everybody now. Ever since I was a tiny boy, I don't want to get
From the Paradise Way Tiki Bar in Indiana to your Tiki Bar, Tiki Man Radio is your soundtrack of summer. Love that old tune, Gin Blossoms.
Yeah.
So, yes, everybody's commented on my Reef Rum shirt.
Yes.
I like it.
Edward wants one.
I know.
Me too.
I know. He's already sent me. We'll see if we can't get some Reef Rums for the gift shop. You know, and I was out there working yesterday, and I was, just going along, pressure washing, and doing everything, and I was thinking, man, we need a gift shop. We really need a gift shop, But
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the pool house room into a gift shop.
No, we gotta have some kind of security thing, you know, because people grab a shirt and then leave. You got to always think about what a drunk will do, you know. We need
we've had
we need a little
that
girl
over
sitting
there.
on a stool like in the mall, you know, on her phone.
We had those locker boxes over there.
I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like that.
You've got that shelf that's doing no good.
No.
I mean, there's got to be something
we got
else.
books and we got sponsors, we got rum, we got all kinds of things.
You
know,
need a
we
better display.
A better display. Yeah, we need a permanent display is what we need. But anyway, we'll get to all that. And so
Yeah.
yes, apparently we're having a party next weekend.
We are.
And it's
Because
Memorial Day
Golden
weekend.
said so.
Yeah, Golden said so. And that's fine. I mean, everything's ready to go. I will say this, for those doubters of my banana tree every year.
You know what? I was a doubter of his banana tree. Okay?
Yesterday, she's like, you need to dig that thing up. It ain't going to make it. I'm like,
And oh my
I'm
God.
not quite sure of that yet.
Oh my God, if that thing didn't have a shoot come out of the top of it,
Yeah.
and it looks dead all around it, and it's just determined it's going to live.
She went and bought another one just because.
Yeah, I did. I bought another one because I was afraid that his current one was not going to pop up there. And my God, if it's not going to start taking off,
Never,
that's crazy.
Never underestimate the power of my banana tree growing.
Okay,
So
well.
anyway, so Mr. Bob Bitchin has been popping up on the Coastal Confessions show, chiming in on the YouTube every Friday night. And when he popped up, I was like, man, Bob Bitchin is a legend. I can't believe that, he just come out of the blue, and so I went out and grabbed a little clip. I reached out to him. I'm like, man, I'd love to get you on the show. Now, we had him on, back in the day, we had him on Tiki Island Radio.
Yeah.
He came on to the show, and at that time, he was still doing a lot of sailing and going around the world and doing the things that he does. But I went out and grabbed a little clip off of it. Now, you can go out on YouTube and watch the entire video, which is really awesome. But I had to cut some of this out because it had a lot of naked women in it. All right, but I'm going to play this and kind of introduce you if you don't know who he is. And I'm so excited about having him on the show next week. And he's just a true legend. So we're going to play this video, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So here we go. There we go.
But when I was in my 20s, I found that this way of life was what I loved. I spent those years traveling the highways of America on a Harley-Davidson, living outside the rules of polite society. The parties, the women, and the camaraderie. It gave me all I could ever dream of, so I entered the world of the American outlaw, which was the last vestige of freedom in a very oppressive society. In the early 70s, I worked with Daredevil Evel Knievel as his bodyguard and traveling companion. It was just a little before his famous Snake River Canyon jump that I started in the publishing business with a little local newspaper called Biker News, which later became Biker Magazine. This was an outlaw publication showing the lifestyle of the biker. My real name is Robert Lipkin, but my club name was Bob Bitchin, and that is the name I still write under. During my life as a biker, I entered the world of tattoos, which is a subculture very close to outlaw bikers. Because of this, I soon created Tattoo Magazine, which became even larger than the Biker Magazine. In the magazines and the books that I wrote, I told the real stories of the outlaw biker. I was the publisher of Biker and Tattoo magazines, but I also had been editor of Chopper Magazine, Big Bike Magazine, and had worked with Easy Rider, Street Chopper, Cycle World, and Cycle News. I was the founding president of the Motorcycle Press Association and one of the original board members of ABATE, a legislative organization which has become the largest motorcycle organization in the world. I remained Bob Bitchin, but the lifestyle of Bob Bitchin changed. I left the highways to take to the seas. I found that after 20 years of riding across the continent, the thrill and adventure were gone. I found more excitement in sailing the seas between them. Even though the mode of transportation has changed, I kept the same feeling of freedom. Since then, the sea has become my universe. The vessel I chose for this was truly the Harley-Davidson of the sea, a 68-foot ketch that started life named Fair Weather, but soon became the Lost Soul. She'd been abandoned in the South Pacific for 7 years, but when I found her, in just 1 year of hard work, we made her new again. I kidnapped Jody, the bartender at the Portofino Marina, and set sail for the 7 seas of the world. The fulfilling thing about being out here in your own boat, being the captain, is that you're in control. And out here, if you screw up, you screw up. You don't come back. We've done, in the last 4 years, over 50,000 miles, which means we're doing something right because we're not dead yet. Hang on, we're going sideways here. And play with that one again.
And there you go. That's Mr. Bob Bitchin. Just a clip of
what
things
a cool guy.
What an awesome, cool guy. I'm very excited to have him on the show. The stories that he can tell is just unbelievable. But back in the day, when all those biker magazines and chopper magazines and all that stuff was, he was the man behind all that stuff. So very cool. And then took off to sail the world, sail the 7 seas, and did it. And just an amazing story about finding paradise in other people's paradise, finding the islands that have not yet been taken over by somebody, and the community of people. Kind of like when we finally got out off the resort in Dominican Republic, and we got to see, they did a very good job of showing how the locals lived, which was reminiscent to what you saw in Jamaica. And so very cool to get out and meet some of the locals. And again, I got to say, of all the places that we've been, Punta Cana and the people there was the nicest of people that I've been around in. So
absolutely.
Very cool. Very cool.
Absolutely.
And we had a great time, but Bob Bitchin will join us next week, and very excited about having him on the show.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to hear some of his stories.
B-Dog, you got to go do some graduation, see the kids graduate, right?
Yeah, my oldest daughter went back to school for a second career.
Yeah.
And got her nursing license, a degree. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, so we got to watch her graduate college. So
nursing. I know the hippie chick looks at nursing different from when she first started.
You got that right.
Yeah.
But when I first started,
we need nurses. We need nurses.
Yep.
Yes, but when I first started, I was like, this is a grand thing and blah, 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 and I'll have a whole different outlook on it. But after 20 years,
That's the way with Lou. She watches them all graduate and everything. She's just like, suckers.
Suckers. Suckers.
They'll figure it out.
So, which, of course, then Allison will graduate in December.
Right.
So we'll have 2 daughters graduating this year from nursing school.
Yes.
There we go. Now, is there a wedding? Is there still a wedding going
next year?
Next year. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Gotta recover.
But they are in the planning phase. I mean, it's going full force.
She got the fever. She got the fever watching her sister at the wedding. She's like, we can do better than this. B-Dog's like, whoa.
Well, I'm actually getting thankful for wedding season because I'm starting to book wedding gigs. So.
Oh, cool. So business taking off?
It is taking off, yeah.
Tell everybody about it real quick.
Party Dog Entertainment, your event DJ service, and we offer a customized experience where you get to choose what you want and what you don't want. So.
Absolutely.
It's a howling good time.
A howling good time.
It's a howling good time.
That's cute.
Wow! It's a howling good time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice a little just because of all the pollen. It gets me a little.
Right now, I'm running on Dayquil and Afrin because
oh yeah, I don't take anything, but I just
my allergies have been killing me this week.
Well, it should be a lot better since that last storm.
It is.
You know, every year we have the same thing that happens. We have a big storm that comes through, spring storms, and there was a lot of tornadoes out there.
Oh, my, yes.
Across the country. Luckily, we
several not far from here.
Yeah. Luckily, we did not have anything like that. It had a lot of high winds and rain, and usually that washes a lot of the pollen away to where I can start venturing out. So I'm always waiting for those, you know, late April, 1st of May storms that come through.
Yeah.
Cleans everything out.
And in true fashion, you know, when all those storms were hitting, Lou and I were actually driving to Ohio.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, and, you know, she did a good job. She planned her route and said, you know, you look the way we normally go straight up 75. We were going to be in those severe storms the entire time.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know, there's another route we can take. It's going to be about half hour, 45 minutes longer, but we're going to avoid a majority of all these storms. So that's what we did. Instead of going straight up through, you know, Knoxville into Kentucky on into Ohio, we actually went the opposite way and went up through Bristol, Tennessee, into Virginia, and into West Virginia, and came in from that side, and we avoided every single one of those storms. So we were fortunate for that, but we were listening to all of it on the radio.
Yeah, it was a bad weekend. I mean, you know, when we got back from
Punta Cana,
you know, so we're driving back from Atlanta, and
Yes.
you know, if I'm just traveling by myself, man, I've got a destination and I'm headed that way. But you travel with other people, you know, they got to stop. You know, we're hungry. You know, I'm like, listen, we'll be home in an hour and a half. You know.
Yeah, but there's no food at home because we've been gone for a week.
Well, anyway, and off in the distance, you could see the lightning. And
Yeah, the storms were rolling in.
yeah, you know, but we found that, you know, Flaz had to have his onion soup. So
What do you call that stuff? I forgot what it's called. Oh, yeah, it's French onion soup.
French onion soup.
Yeah, French onion soup.
French onion soup, which I found a Longhorn restaurant.
Yeah, Longhorn has it.
Apparently, they have the best, and so we found that, and
Yes.
we sat there for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, just enough to where we could drive into the storm.
Yes, I know.
And then by the time we got back here in Chattanooga, I mean, that was as crazy lightning storm as you've ever seen. And then the power was out the next day for like 6-7 hours.
That's right.
You know, and it was crazy. Yeah. What?
Oh, yes, and we didn't have the key
Oh, yeah.
to the house, and I had to wake up Alex and say, Alex, I'm sorry, can you please, because he was watching Katie May. I was like, can you please bring us the key? We're locked out of the house.
Yeah. Could you bring us the key to our house? I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I have since
So
resolved
we're
that.
standing on the front door, on the front porch,
I'm
and
like,
it's
are you
pouring
kidding me?
rain.
It's pouring rain, lightning, tornadoes in the area, you know, and we can't get in the house. But
I know, it was pretty comical. And Katie May's in the house. She's like, ah, ah,
yeah,
ah.
she's
You know,
crying because she hadn't seen us in a week.
Yes, and she, you know, it was really cute. But oh my goodness, so I'm usually not as affected by allergies as most people are, but I did have my head in a boxwood hedge all day long yesterday, cutting out. You know, and I think only me could get up under there, you know, because, you know, I get little tiny and then I get up under there, and I was cutting out all the dead wood and the boxwood.
I don't know how you become the yard man for the neighbors.
Well, that kind of work takes a lot of detail, and I don't think that, you know, a regular landscaper would go through all that trouble. So anyway, it is done, and hopefully it'll stay done for another couple years. So just trimming the top, but getting up under there is quite something.
So what's everybody doing for Memorial Day weekend? You know, that's also known as half off mattress sale weekend.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be in and around the area, apparently we're having a party, and looking forward to that. Pool will be open.
That's right.
Hopefully the weather will be good.
I hope the weather's beautiful.
You know, Michelle Myers and Tim, you know, they live on this side of the state most of the time, and then they go home.
And then they go home.
But yeah, we're looking forward. Let us know what you're doing. I know a lot of people will probably be out on. It's really the official kickoff of summer. Right?
It is.
And so there'll be a lot of people out there on the water for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that Reef Rum shirt does look good, doesn't it? There we
Yeah.
go.
It does. I like it.
I had it on down in Dominican Republic, and it's got a cool thing on the back as well. I don't know if I can turn around here or not. Let's see here.
Sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
That's right. Yeah. Very cool shirt. These are available at reefrum.com, and of course, you see here we go.
Yeah, I know you're backwards.
Backwards. You have to see how it's spelled, and REIF, and we're very excited about having them on board. I was talking to him yesterday about coming to be part of the showcase this year. We had one happy hour spot left, and I believe he's going to take it. So, which means we'll have Reef Rum tastings at the showcase.
That's awesome.
See how all this intertwines?
It does. It does.
Hey, we want to give Dennis with Tropical Soul. He's had a little bit of, he's been under the weather. If you've been following him on Facebook, a little liver problem and been in and out of the hospital. So
I know.
we want to keep him in our thoughts. It's always, it's funny how things in Key West have changed so much, where you would have Chris Bellamy playing midday
Right.
at the Hog's Breath. And then you'd have Tropical Soul come in.
Right.
And then after that, Jimmy Parrish and the band would play till well after midnight. And that's just kind of the routine of things. And you had Jim Asbell and the Tropaholics playing up at the Bull.
Yes.
All week long. And this would go on all week long.
And now, none of that's going on.
None of that's going on. I know Verona Corona, we played that little clip of her last week, and it was pretty much like that, her first time there. I got to be here at 2 o'clock. I got to be here at 3 o'clock. I got to be, and that's really not what we need to do on an island like Key West. But when you're coming down for, at that time, still meeting the minds in Key West, that's what you got to do if you want to see everybody. And she was so excited about it. But I thought we'd play one of Dennis's and Tropical Soul's, one of my favorite ones, right down Caroline.
That's mine too.
If you ever rode your bike in Key West early in the morning, this is the exact way it is. Happy Sunday, everybody.
8 o'clock in the morning, got this whole island to myself. 2 wheels under my feet, I've been around these quiet streets in the sunshine. All I got is all I need. 2 wheels, 1 speed, and it's slow. Slow down here. I'm gonna leave the whole world behind. Slip away right down Caroline. Right down Caroline. Cuban coffee queen, serving up con leche with a blue sky. Island girls waking up slow. I'm cruising by the blue Gulf of Mexico. All I got is all I need. 2 wheels, 1 speed.
Hey, this is Bill and Debbie Haas with the Backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
What could possibly go wrong?
Here we go again, Monday blues coming down. We all work ourselves to the ground. I know that you're feeling it too. So here's a little something I do. You'll catch me in my Sundays, riding around. I'm checking out, might get lost or be found in my Sundays, feeling no pain, washing away all the worries of the day. Could be any day of the week, you'll catch me in my Sundays. I know you're worried all the bills are getting paid. I'm here to tell you, I don't give a dang if they're late. I know that you're feeling kinda screwed. So here's a little something I do. You'll catch me in my Sundays, riding around. I'm checking out, might get lost or be found in my Sundays, feeling no pain, washing away all the worries of the day. Could be any day of the week, you'll catch me in my Sundays. When everything is going all wrong, I hope that you all sing along to my Sundays, riding around. Yeah, I'm checking out, might get lost or be found in my Sundays, riding around. I'm checking out, might get lost or be found in my Sundays, feeling no pain, washing away all the worries of the day. It could be any day of the week, you'll catch me in my Sundays. Whoa, you'll catch me in my Sundays. Yeah, you'll catch me in my Sundays.
Good morning, world, it's a brand new day. I'm packing my bags and I'm getting away. I'm moving my legs and my city tired bones. I gotta get away from the busy man's bones. Down on Malibu where the living is so wild and free. If you wanna get happy, then people come along with me. A beep, bow, 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 bow. Roll along, boys, save a place for me. I'm getting so tired of the company. I'm getting black looks from the big white man. I've gotta get away just as fast as I can. Down on Malibu where the living is so wild and free. If you wanna get happy, then people come along with me. A beep, bow, 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 bow. Good morning, freedom. I gotta make a way, gotta make a way, gotta make a way. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, freedom. It's another day, it's another day, it's another day. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, freedom. Yeah.
looking for signs for your backyard oasis, maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard? Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at AlanJaxBowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to AlanJaxBowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Jax Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. That's right. Always tell them the Tiki Man sent you. We do appreciate the Goldens taking care of Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band.
That's right.
As they're rolling in here for the summer party. I was just chatting with my daughter, Julie, who is trying to make plans to come to the summer party.
Well, awesome.
I was talking to her yesterday, B-Dog, and we were discussing the school system up there in Austin, just to be assholes. They make them take the Memorial Day weekend off, 4-day weekend, because they're out of school Friday and then out on Monday. And then they got to come back for another week after that to finish up school. I mean, just to be asses about it.
Well, for what it's worth, I do have to go back to work the day after Memorial Day. Yes, yes, we have to finish out the month. Yes.
Well, this is the actual kids coming back.
Oh.
I mean, like
the kids are gonna do anything.
Come on, man.
They're not gonna do anything
Come on.
that week.
You know,
for
They're
us,
just gonna show up and
the kids don't care. All right,
They don't
It's
care.
official kickoff of summer. You know, people go on vacations and stuff. I mean, now you're just being an ass about it.
our last official day with kids is Thursday,
Yes.
but we pass out grade cards on Wednesday and hope nobody shows up on Thursday.
Well, I mean, once you have finals, there's nothing else to do.
No.
Okay, now you're just, you're just running electricity up. Okay, I mean, you're just wasting time.
Our kids, for the kids that show up on Thursday, I can tell you exactly what they're doing. They're helping their teachers move furniture because the teachers have to clear out their classrooms and everything for the summer cleanup and all that. So the kids that do come to school on Thursday are moving furniture. They're not getting any education. They're moving furniture.
I mean, it just seems to me like that somebody would be like, "What are we doing here? Okay, this is ridiculous. You know, we need to stop school right before Memorial Day and be done with it." Okay,
Yeah, you'd think we'd do that, but no.
Yeah. And before the 11 o'clock sponsors there played Mark Mulch, and
Yes.
they are coming to do they want to do a concert Friday night here at the Chocolate
So
Bar.
we're having a party before the party?
Well,
Yes, we are.
I'm actually having to create things so other people don't have parties before the party. Okay? But Mark Mulch and Kirsty Krause want to have a concert here in the Chocolate Bar Friday night. So,
Oh, my goodness.
what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
So
That's this Friday night?
no, before the party.
Before the party.
The Friday before
the party.
You remember
Yeah,
how we
the
did
party before the party?
with the
I
rib
got you.
rushing that year?
Yeah. I got you. I'm on
Party
board
before
now.
the
I'm on
party.
board now. All right.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to put together, and because
Awesome.
he wanted to do it on Saturday during the party, and I'm like, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's standing room only in the Chocolate Bar during the party, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of food. People are coming in and out. I don't know if that'd be productive for you.
Yeah, no.
You know, but you know, you're more than welcome to take the stage at 2:00. You know, B-Man and Me show can take the stage 3-ish, 4-ish, whatever, you know, and then Tim Campbell and them can take the stage after that. You know, but,
Exactly.
Dan Ware, yay, pre-party party.
yeah.
That's right. And hello to the ambassador who chimed in, as well as L.A. Wood.
Good morning.
And, Julie, the DIY therapist, is out there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's
That is your daughter.
That's my daughter, and she's booking flights, and you know, it's easy. You know, you get Southwest fly from Austin straight into Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she may have to borrow the truck when she gets here, though. You know, kind of cut down on some costs and stuff. But
Well, that's fine.
yeah,
We got 3 vehicles, so, you know.
I saw on the news that Chattanooga, you can now take a nonstop flight from
To Las
Chattanooga
Vegas.
to Las Vegas.
Hell yeah, Viva Las Vegas, baby.
I just doesn't hold the...
Well, that's pretty big for our airport.
Yeah.
It is big for our airport.
You know, to have a nonstop flight to Vegas. And what is it?
The Golden Girl says, so Danny just bitched his own self with a party before the party.
That's right. That's right. Listen, you drunk bastards need help, okay? You need help, because if I don't take care of things, y'all have parties all over the place, and then when you show up for the actual summer party, you're sitting over reading the Bible and talking about you need to get your life in order. I don't care about all that.
Dan Ware says you're doing it because it's his birthday.
That's right.
That's right.
It is his birthday.
It's Dan Ware's birthday, and you know, we need to have a party.
That's right. Even Chopped Liver gets a birthday party.
That's right. He gets here and he gets in his chair. Him and the princess have their own seating at the Tiki Bar.
Yes.
I need to get.
We need those signs. We need Jody to make signs to put on there.
Low clearance?
Yeah, is Jody? I see Jody out there.
Jody
yeah.
is on here. Yeah, she's on there.
Yeah,
we need. What do we need to say? Chop liver and the princess.
Chop liver and the princess. Just a small
Reserved.
sign. Yeah, and.
So we can hang it on the Tiki Bar.
Hang it on the Tiki Bar for those
their
guys.
seat.
That's their seat.
Here, I thought you wanted to put on a low clearance sign. You know, nobody under over 6 foot can walk under the Tiki Bar.
Well, he's already hit his head on it a million times.
Yeah. You know, people like him and Rick and even Scotty Chill, you know how tall they are. You know, they're used to hitting their heads on everything.
Yeah.
You know, but that might, you know, that may be why a lot of things are the way they are.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Jody, if you're out there, Camys Grammys, make sure you order for Camys Grammys as you're getting your Tiki Bar ready to go. Your backyard, your garden, whatever. She can take care of you for that. Yeah. And but yeah, we need a small sign, kind of like the small signs you made for us. That we have hanging in here that says the Tiki Man and Hippie Chick.
Yes, I love those.
I don't know, what is that, about 2.5 by 6 inches?
No, it looks more like
3 by 6,
by
probably
6.
3 by 6.
3 by 6.
Yeah, you're roughly right.
Chopped liver
And the princess.
And the princess.
And the one that says the princess. Or if you just want to put it on one sign, that'll be fine.
I'll tell you what, when we got our sign from Jody, there's no doubt when you get the box of who it's from.
Yes.
Proud to sponsor Tiki Man Radio.
Number one, it is the box is sealed with, pink flamingo duct tape.
That's right.
Know, it's so
And
cute.
the stickers on there, proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. There was no doubt when you got the box of who it was from, and it was exciting to get open it. So
Well, there you
this
go.
is the first thing we've gotten from her. So
It is.
I just love Jody and her crazy sister, and they're coming. I'm so glad they're.
Crazy sister's name's Patty.
I know, with an eye.
What is it about patties?
Patty's with an eye. Except for Patty Campbell.
All
Patty
patties with an eye
Patty
are part of the
Campbell's
Tiki Man
with a
Radio
Y.
thing.
Right.
Yeah. But they are going to, have a whole day sponsorship in Key West for the Songwriter Showcase.
Oh, man,
Very
that's
excited
awesome.
about that. That's going to be fantastic. We got a new JBL Legends travel moment coming up at noon, and we're going to talk about this trip to Costa Rica. Now, listen, we want 50 people to come. All right, so if you've been in the past, and we're working on this gold member, silver member, and bronze member. So if you've been to all of them, you're a gold member of obviously.
Obviously.
If you've been to 2, it'd be a silver. You've been to 1, it'd be a bronze. You got to work your way up, So, and we'll And next question is, well, what the hell does that get me? Right?
Exact. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Well,
What
if
does
we
it get?
have 50 people, then we get extra perks. Like maybe it's a spa day. Maybe it's a free excursion. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. These are things we can work out with the more people we get to come. So that's what we're working on. All right?
Uh-huh.
What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Something's
Oh,
funny.
well, no, Tim just said Patty's just as crazy as the rest of the pack.
Well, that's true. That's true. So excited to have Tim and Patty and the band come over here and hang out with us. And it's just a coincidence that, B-Man and Michelle's going to be here as well.
It's going to be awesome.
And we'll have our volunteers here for the showcase. We can have like a little bitty get-together, kind of get ready for Key West.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of changes down in Key West. The smoking tuna won't be there by the time we get back. It'll be something else.
That's right.
The Tiki House is now moved over to Duval Street. We didn't talk much about it, but the chicken place, is gone out of business, went back to New Orleans. So there's been a lot of changes going on down in Key West, but, we're excited to get back down there for our 8th year and start planning our 9th year. And Trop Rock in Duval is something that Tim and Patty came up with, and I think it's really Patty.
Are you saying she's the brains behind the operation?
Patty is the brains behind the operation, okay? Have you seen Tim?
Yeah, matter of fact, I have.
If it wasn't for Patty Campbell, Tim would be laying naked in a gutter somewhere in New Orleans, okay? He'd just be off by himself somewhere and just be in trouble, all kinds of trouble. That's for sure. But anyway, so we're excited about all that. And, of course, we mentioned earlier Bob Bitchin going to be on the show next week. Very excited about that. I think, man, the stories that man can tell, and I'm very excited about it. Now, the kids... once you finally get the kids out of the house, you don't want them to come back. You don't want them to come back, and you kind of cringe a little bit whenever they lose a job, and you encourage them, you're like, listen, you got to get out there. There's plenty of work. Go out there. I'll take you to these job applications and stuff. I can prepare you for the interview. You don't want them to be out of work because you know what that means.
They're coming home.
They're coming home. And you don't want that. Once they're finally out, you're on your own. I mean, you change the locks on the doors, all that stuff, Britt Burns is going to tell you a little bit about it.
Got a call today that really rocked my world.
My son just lost his job and his best girl. Got nowhere to live, he's on his own. Please let him meet a woman who owns a home. My wife almost passed out when she heard the news. When she stopped crying, we broke out the booze. Fell to our knees in the kitchen all alone. Lord, please don't let that kid move back home. So hang me by my thumbs, yank out all my teeth, pull my fingernails out real slow. I pox on my house, let all my hair fall out. Please don't let that kid move back home. We sold his bed the day that he moved out. We got naked and just ran around the house. Right now the world is our oyster shell. But if he comes back, that's all shot to hell. You know, college for him was a career. That BS degree, it took him 8 years. Well, that boy needs to find his own way. And I'll send money just to keep him away. So hang me by my thumbs, yank out all my teeth, pull my fingernails out real slow. Well, poke me in the eye, tell him we both die. But please don't let that kid move back home. You know, he's a full-grown brat, and we don't want him back. Please don't let that kid, we're trying to get rid. Lord, please don't let that kid move back home.
Coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Hideaway in Key West, Florida. Tiki Man Radio, your soundtrack of summer.
Well, I knew it from the moment I crossed back over that 7-mile bridge. Key West sunset filling up my rear view. That it wouldn't take long back home in the cold for that 9 to 5 to get old. And I'm counting up on the sick days I can use. Now I know what I gotta do. Get back to the sun, get back to the fun, get back to the one I love. Slow dancing down in the Keys on the beach, drink a little bit of rum, get a little far gone, get a little wild and free, make a little memory I can take with me back home. Start counting the days till I can get back to the sun. Well, I got 43 red X's marked on my calendar wall. Seems more like a million days ago. If I could dip a little bit in my 401k, throw a 10, 12 of these bills away, I'd only have 15 paychecks left to go. Maybe go down to Mexico and get back to the sun. Get back to the fun, get back to the one I love. In a hammock down in Cozumel, live and we'll drink a little Patron. Get a little far gone, get a little wild and free. Make a little memory I can take with me back home. start counting the days till I can get back to the sun. Whoa, whoa. No more rain, no more snow. I'm cashing in my PTO to get back to the sun, get back to the fun, get back to the one I love. Slow dancing down in the Keys on the beach, drink a little bit of rum, get a little far gone, get a little wild and free. You make a little memory I can take with me back home. Yeah, I'll start counting the days till I can get back to the sun. Hey. Get back to the one I love. Drink a little Patron. Get a little wild and free. Make a memory I can keep with me till I can get back to the sun. Gotta get back to the sun.
Get back to the sun. That's what we're hoping to do. And of course, that song by Brent Burns that goes out to Golden. All right, because I know he liked that song. All right.
Exactly.
Well, Callie McCool's out there, and he says he sent his youngest to go visit her sister in Montana for a month.
Oh, hell yeah.
Then she goes to college, and he says, I can finally walk around the house in my underwear.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Turn his room into the naked room.
I know exactly how you feel there, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it's okay. It's okay to be that. Listen, you've done your job. You've bought the diapers, you've paid the bills, you've done all that stuff. You went through all the graduations and all the football games and all that stuff. You did your job. It's now your time.
That's right.
It's time to get the hell out. Now, these kids that want to stay in the house till they're 25, 28 years old, I don't understand that. I couldn't wait to get out of the house when I was a kid.
Me either. I was gone when I was 18, and I had great parents. And it wasn't about I wasn't trying to run away from them, but we were from a different generation. You know,
it was understood.
It was just understood. You get the hell out of there.
You guys were at school. Bye.
Bye. See you later. And I did.
I'm very proud of you. Now get the hell out of the house.
And I did.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's okay. When did it become where the kids start staying with you till they're 27, 28 years old?
30, 32.
That's a millennial thing, I think.
You think that is? You think that's what it is?
Well, you know, there's been some studies out there, and
studies.
There's actually a lot.
Somebody's like, we got to figure out what the hell created this.
Well, now there's a lot of them out there that say that the reason why it's you have these multi-generational families living together now is because of basically the economy for what a young person needs to have to be able to even live out on their own is a lot more than what it was when we were, young. And
I suppose that's true.
And when you start out, you don't necessarily making, a lot of money when you first start out. So it takes them a little longer to get there.
That's exactly right. Thank you, hippie chick. That's what I was going to say.
And that's
let me tell you something. The first time I had to pay rent, it might as well have been $10,000.
Yeah,
okay?
You got that right. And
it wasn't much better when we moved out, and I don't care what anybody says, okay? The price of things and the money that you were making, okay? You weren't making $35 an hour.
No.
It's always going to be like that. And I slept on a floor on quilts because I had no money to buy a mattress.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what a really good dinner was when I was living by myself. A really good dinner was like a box of macaroni mixed with a can of tuna and throw in some peas, and man, that was a casserole dinner.
That is tuna noodle casserole. That's how B-Dog makes it.
I'm telling you what. And the rest of the time, I lived on ramen noodles, and let me tell you.
Yeah. Ramen noodles. There you go. Yep. Ramen noodles.
Back in the day, peanut butter and jelly and 25. Remember the 25-cent pot pies?
That's right.
And I would love to own one of these companies that get hired to do surveys.
Yeah.
And research. Well, we're going to have to hire an outside independent company to research this, and it takes them 6 months, and that's going to be $2.8 million.
Right.
I'd love to have that company because this business about, it's just too expensive for them to move out. The economy, this, that, and the other. I got to call BS on that because we've always had up and downs in the market. We've always had, back in the 70s, they ran out of gas.
That's right, they sure did.
Your car, people were lined up for miles just to get into the gas station.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And again, people are making $2 an hour, $3 an hour, $1.50 an hour, whatever. I talked to a guy the other day, interviewed a guy the other day, who works at Lowe's. And he's making $32 an hour.
What?
At Lowe's.
That's insane.
He's making more than I am. Damn.
$32 an hour at Lowe's. And I'm like, well, why in the hell would you? He's like, well, I can't afford to take this job because I can't afford to take the pay cut. And I'm like, well, why in the hell are you looking for a job if you're making $32 an hour? He's like, well, I just have no life. I work every weekend, every holiday, and, every night. I just have no life. I'm like, well, you're making $32 an hour. You got to sacrifice something.
For everything you gain, you lose something.
That's right. For everything you win, you lose something. So I don't believe that's why people are staying in the house. I believe they're just lazy.
Yeah, me too. Amen.
I believe they're lazy.
I don't think they have any ambition to go.
Right.
I don't think
and
they
I believe
have
it's the
same
parents who allow them to stay there, because somewhere along the way, they didn't teach them to save money. They didn't make them get a job when they were 16, 17
or
years
get
old.
their own bank account.
Start paying their insurance for their car and things of this nature. So when it's time for them to kick them out of the damn house, they don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what to do.
So I blame the parents for this more than anything. And then you got a lot of people out there who's like, well, you can just stay here forever if you want to. And the dad's like, the hell with that!
I am going to take a beating here.
Oh, here we go.
So, because there was also something that.
Are you sure you want to bring this up?
Yeah. There's something that changed in the American educational system because we also used to teach kids
home ec,
life skills.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
that when they did go out on their
home
own,
ec, driver's ed,
they had they knew how to balance a checkbook and things like that. And I don't think that even necessarily is a concentrate. It may still be available, but I don't think it's a kind of a mandatory thing like it used to be.
Well, no, I mean everything is when we were growing up.
I hear you, Gene. I feel the same way.
I'm sure this has sparked a lot of conversation on YouTube.
It has.
But
I hear you, Gene.
My mom and dad made me, and my grandmother made us go to church as kids. We were there every time the door opened up and all that stuff.
Me too.
And you always heard about the end of times, right? And that one day there would be no money. Right. And it would all be digital and all that stuff, and in their mind back then that was the end of the world coming, right? And it still can be, but that's where we're at now. Everything is digital, and your banking is. I think it's the greatest thing in the world to be able to deposit a check on your phone. I mean, it's definitely made it a lot better, Venmo and all that stuff, but. You're right about the school system, though. Okay, it's not necessarily. Maybe it's the parents who became teachers, who got into school and said, "We don't need to teach these kids how to drive. We need to get rid of this old trailer behind the high school where they're doing
driver's
education and just turn them loose in the cars."
Well, your daughter's chiming in. She goes, no, it's not. And she goes, I wish I was allowed to teach them more basic things in my classroom.
Oh, well, there you go.
Amen,
There you go.
Julie. That's right.
She is teaching it. And by the way, what we were talking about.
She says these kids are clueless.
Let me tell you what, Julie is his oldest.
Yes.
And that poor soul had to stand outside with him hosing them off with diapers on the floor with potatoes.
Julie
under the
was the
house.
oldest, and and she had to take care of her brothers.
That's right.
And to some sense, she's still taking care of her brothers because whenever she checks in, which I'm very thankful she does now more than she used to, and she'll call and sometime during a conversation, I'm like, well, what's going on with your brothers? And she's like, well, y'all both got phone numbers. I'm like, yeah, but dads and their sons are a little different.
Yeah.
Dads and their daughters, but kind of comes in spurts. But
right.
Anyway, she was also telling me that it's not just your school.
It's
that
every school.
goes crazy at the end of school season.
Oh, good Lord.
Apparently, it's happening at her school as well. They just lost their damn minds.
The last 2 weeks has been hell.
I mean, how do you get kicked out of school the last week of school? I mean, what is wrong with you,
I don't know.
She's having the same problems, And she can't wait. She's marking down. But they're just to be assholes. They're making them come back after Memorial Day. No wonder the kids are pissed off. Yeah. Man, they're ready to get the hell out of there.
They are.
Everybody is. But, yeah. Somewhere along the way, it become acceptable that you graduate. Mm-hmm. And then you get bought into this, they're going off to college. So you got to go to college, and as long as they're in college, they can stay here.
Yep. We went through that. Yep.
But you heard Brent Burns in that song, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
That BS took him 12 years.
God.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Yeah. Tell us if I'm wrong. If you're listening to the show and the chat there, put in there and tell me if I'm wrong. I just think kids. I think somewhere along the way we got a little lazy. And it's okay. It's okay for them to get out on their own. Now, you take Julie's daughter, Maya, my granddaughter. Now, you ain't gonna be able to hold her back. She's gonna take over the world.
Yeah. I mean, just think about it. These kids nowadays cannot tell time on an analog clock, and they can't read cursive writing.
And I think AI is great, is what AI is. There's a lot of great things going on with AI.
I think AI is great.
We had AI early on, but people didn't realize it. They just thought Alexa was part of Apple and all this other stuff. But that's kind of what that technology is. But I think with AI, it's gonna. I think people are gonna get dumber.
You think?
Tell me what I need to do today, and it's going to tell you.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, so I think they're just going to get dumber with that. But anyway, we shall see what happens in the world, because it's crazy out there.
A little Def Leppard, love it.
I'm in a rocket mood this morning.
It is.
This is Tim Myers, a.k.a. The Bodyguard, a.k.a. The Ice Cream Man, a.k.a. The Camera Guy for Tiki Man Radio. I expect you to tune in to the Sunday show with Tiki Man and the Hippie Chick and crew every Sunday beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing in my watch.
Jimmy keeps a picture of Janie in his wallet,
but everybody knows that Jimmy's in the closet.
Katie's in the corner, got a Prozac on.
She only likes to dance to the Kid Rock songs.
Shelley slings drink till 2:30.
Always looking like she got something better to do.
And I'm sitting here in all my glory. Everybody got a beer, everybody got a story. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. It's life and it's love, and it ain't gonna change. It's a beautiful mess I don't wanna miss. It sits and it spins, and it is what it is.
It is what it is. Randy got a good job driving a truck.
He got a blackjack habit, but he got no luck.
Kim had a kid she named Cincinnati,
'cause that's the last place that she saw his daddy.
And I'm sitting here in all of my glory.
Everybody got a beer, everybody got a story. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. It's life and it's love, and it ain't gonna change. It's a beautiful mess I don't wanna miss. It sits and it spins, and it is what it is. Dollar bills disappear into the jukebox.
From Sweet Caroline to Love on the Rocks.
I'm sitting here 'cause that's what I do. Enough about me, let's talk about you. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. It's life, it's love, it ain't gonna change. It's a beautiful mess I don't wanna miss. It sits and it spins, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. It's life and it's love, and it ain't gonna change. It's a beautiful mess I don't wanna miss. It sits and it spins, and it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh yeah,
it is what dollar bills disappear into the jukebox.
From Sweet Caroline to Love on the Rocks.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And I'm sitting here in all of my glory.
Everybody got a beer, everybody got a story.
It is.
That's right. It is what it is.
That's right. Hey, I got a special shout out over here.
I see that, Bob.
Yeah.
What you got?
Bob and Darlene Shealy, 45 years married today. Happy anniversary.
45 years.
45 years.
Damn.
Congratulations. You don't hear that very often anymore.
No, you do not. That's very cool. Happy anniversary. And let's see here. Unfortunately, they dropped teaching health in school. Yeah. I don't understand that either. You know, I mean, when I went to school, they taught you how to clip your toenails for dams. You know, I mean, it's like, you know, listen, you're going to need to learn how to do this.
Yep.
You kids. Yeah, your kids are going to have to be out of, you know, you had health.
Yeah,
you had health.
You had.
Remember back when you, what was it, 7th or 8th grade when you got sex ed?
sex ed. You had learning to cook, home ec.
Home ec, yep.
Now, and you had wood shop, who was taught by the football coach.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. So the football coach would also had a class that he teaches, and then more or less it was wood shop or mechanics or
or driver's ed. My football coach.
We learned how
did
to work
driver's
on
ed.
engines and build stuff and play football,
change your oil,
and how to cook. And they were preparing us to get the hell out on our own.
When I went to school, we had I took it my senior year, and it was pretty much every senior took this class, and it was it was all year long, but first half, second half kind of deal.
Sure.
And the first half of the year with this class was called On My Own. And that's what you learned. You learned living on your own, that you learned the basic necessities of everything from home ec to your checkbook and all that. And then the second half of the year, the class turned into what they refer to as family living. Then you learned how to budget for a family, and yes, I had to carry a bag of sugar around as my kid for a couple of weeks. Yeah, you had your fake wife and all that. And
fake wife.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of those.
They'd pair you up. You had a fake wife. You had a fake baby, and you literally had to learn how to live like a family. So, getting those basic, life skills.
So I bet somewhere along the way, the parents, didn't want their kids doing this or didn't want them to do that and all that stuff. So the school system changed, and now you got a bunch of kids getting out of school. They don't know what the hell they're going to do and how they're going to do it, and and all that stuff. So I don't really know when it changed. All I'm saying is somewhere along the way, it become acceptable for kids to live with their parents till they're 28. And just like you said earlier, people just say, well, it's just too expensive for these kids. It was expensive as hell when we all got out on our own. And the minute you had to learn to buy your own gas, pay your own rent, and the electricity, that's when you started. That's why you understood why your dad was going through the house cutting all the lights off.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I'm still doing it.
Yes, he does. But the thing is I will leave the room and I'm coming right back. So that's why the light's on.
Well, as you leave the room, it works both ways. You can just click the switch off as you leave the room.
But I'm coming right back into the room.
What I really love is when she comes out to the office and opens the door in the kitchen and lets all the cold air in. And I can hear the air conditioning click on. She must be outside. Yeah. But you learn, you come by that all naturally, You do. But anyway. All right, so 50 people we want to go to Costa Rica with us next year. The prices for Costa Rica are pretty reasonable. And Alex, I think it was Alex that said the pricing was pretty inexpensive for the flights, but we couldn't go that far out. We looked the other night.
Yeah, we looked. Well, for Delta, we looked the other night. We couldn't go that far out, but next month we'll be able to look that far out.
Probably so. Yeah, but so if everybody brings, this is where you get a couple that wants to go. You invite another couple. Now we've got twice as many of you coming, right? Next thing you know, we got 50 people, and then we got perks that come along with that we can pass along to particular people. And, like I said, maybe it's a free day spa, maybe it's an excursion. Those excursions can be a little expensive because here's the trap. When you get there, you got to go and meet with your concierge, right?
Yes.
And that's always, and what they tell you is you need to check in so we can get your departure dates down and your bus and have that all lined up for you. But what they really mean is, all right, what do y'all want to do for some fun?
Exactly. Hey, we had one of the best. We had one of the best on Amstar, and let's see what
they did a great job.
Yesibel, I think.
I can't remember her name.
Yesibel, I think. Larice knows her name. Yesibel, I think, or something like that. Anyway, she was awesome, and she hooked us up with a lot of cool things to do. So
now, I don't get credit for a lot of things, but I normally don't go on the excursions.
No, he doesn't, but he did this year, and I was so excited that he did this year.
Matter of fact, I encourage everybody to go.
and then leave you the hell alone, right?
And then I go to the beach. I spent I've laid back on the beach like, I wonder what the poor chickens are doing today, that kind of thing. And but this year I decided to go, and had a great time. We rode dune buggies and horses and jumped in a
cenote.
I don't know if that's a cenote.
That's not a real cenote. It was a man-made
Man-made one with a concrete bottom. I don't really call it. The water was cold.
The one we did in Mexico was a real cenote in a cave with lots of living creatures flying all around you, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and going into this, I was like, well, I'm doing an excursion. We're playing golf. And that was going to be my excursion day. But this year I decided to do things differently, had a great time, and so I encourage everybody to go and do things like that. I mean, if you don't like horses, don't sign up for them. If you are scared of heights, maybe you shouldn't do zip lining. But
I had a blast on the zip line. We had
freaking out, but she went.
Well, the thing is I already know I can do it because I've done it in the past. But, just because of some weird something that's happened to me lately.
It does. It happens.
It happens. You get the inner ear thing, and you're kind of like, woo. So, I mean, it happens as we get older. But
I have to remind her, I'm like, listen. You jumping out of a helicopter and airplane into Marines was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He was like, well, that was 30 years ago. And I'm like,
well, it's the same thing. Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's still me. I've already done that.
Repelled out of helicopters and everything, but all of a sudden, I asked this question myself. I'm like, and when in hell did I get scared of heights?
Exactly. Thank you.
When did this happen?
It's our ears. It's our inner ear balance. I don't know.
Like now the Ferris wheel scares the shit out of me.
I know.
Well, I've noticed something about me over the last 2 or 3 weeks that, and I haven't even mentioned this to the hippie chick, but I think I've developed a intolerance for milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I already knew that he was, and I switched him to coconut milk. And which is good.
And so you wonder, when does this happen?
Right.
It does happen.
Because I love milk and, cornbread and milk and everything, and all that good stuff. And
welcome to my world, Betty.
And for those out there like cornbread and milk, yeah, that's a Southern thing.
That's a Southern thing.
And it's not,
like you could make a whole meal
it's not
on
bad.
that.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
And my mama wouldn't use regular milk. She'd use buttermilk and cornbread.
Yeah.
However, I commit a sin. I sprinkle a little sugar on it, so I commit a sin right there.
Oh, that's a total sin. You don't sprinkle sugar on your cornbread and milk.
We had this really cool thing in Punta Cana. They had a clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Where you could, if you didn't want to go to the big house and have breakfast or whatever,
or the big
a snack or buffet and all that, you just go down to the clubhouse, and they always had fruit and stuff out there and all that stuff.
They had lots of things. They had salmon. They had avocado and
sushi and
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
And but they always had breakfast. So one morning, I got me some cereal or whatever. Now I don't know what kind of milk they got down there. But it didn't sit well with me, and but I've noticed that's something. So I'm saying this to say that as time goes on, things just start happening to you.
They change.
You just don't explain.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat going like, "Wait for it." Wait for it.
Larissa's out there. She's scared of heights, don't really like horses. Sign me up for Dan's Booze Cruise.
Yeah. All you got to do with Larissa is say, well, there's a bar there. Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Hey, real quick, before this chat slides out of my view here, a quick programming update. We was talking about schools.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Callie McCool chimed in and said Surf's Up is losing the students at the end of the month for graduation, and their last show will be May 28th.
Well, he just sent me number 25, which he's very proud of, by the way.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And I knew that we was coming to the end of the school season, so that's a shame. But now, Callie has been to Dominican Republic a couple times. I think he likes it down there.
I was there one time, long time ago.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yes, I forgot about that
Yeah.
when you went. Yeah.
Yep. From the pictures I saw, the beaches haven't changed much. It's equally as beautiful.
My daughter says, Julie says, they've changed the milk. They've changed the
milk ingredients.
The
They
milk
absolutely have.
Yeah.
That's
That may
why
be right.
Everybody is. Don't get me started because that's why all the food is causing allergies in America.
Well, I was having a conversation with a teacher.
She's right about that.
Teacher the other day. We were standing there and as we're watching the kids, in the cafeteria and all that. And I was like, this is one thing I've noticed. This is just kind of, I don't know, but when in the heck did I walked through an elementary school and a fifth grader is bigger than me?
Well, that's the food.
I go.
That's
I go over to the middle. I go over to the middle school. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and there's kids walking around there with full mustaches and beards in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Hormones.
And I'm like,
steroids.
What?
It's in the food.
And all these kids, I watch them graduate, and they're all like huge kids. It's like, what? These kids are so much bigger than what we were at that age.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the food that they're eating. A lifetime of McDonald's and
steroids or whatever. I don't know what it is.
Steroids and hormones.
It all started with that little old woman. Where's the beef? What is this? It's not really a patty. 2 all beef patty, special sauce, cheese, onions, lettuce, tomatoes on a sesame seed
2 all
bun.
beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on
They
sesame seed bun.
should add
Gotta
in
remember
their
the pickles. Yeah.
eyeballs. Remember, they should add in their eyeballs.
Yeah.
So it's not real food. That's the thing.
Well, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
We already were.
We already were. So anyway, a brand new JBL Travel moment coming up, and he's going to talk about the airport in Costa Rica.
Yes.
And where to go. So here we go. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And today I just want to take a few minutes and talk about the upcoming 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise in Costa Rica. There seems to be a little confusion, so I want to clear some things up. First of all, we will be staying at the Rio Palace in Costa Rica, which is located in Liberia, or what's also known as Guanacaste in Costa Rica. This is an all-inclusive resort. The website is up. You can start putting your reservations in. I don't have the rooms loaded into my computer yet, but you can fill out your forms and send them in to me. And once they load the rooms, I'll do the reservations and send you back your confirmations and contact you for your deposits. So there was some confusion about the airports. You have an airport in San Jose, and you have an airport in Liberia. San Jose is SJO, and Liberia is LIR. LIR is the airport that you want to fly into. If you fly into San Jose, you're looking at least an hour and a half to 2 hour ride to get to the Liberia side. So let me just talk a little bit about that. I have a friend who actually lives in Costa Rica 6 months out of the year. So the San Jose section of Costa Rica is located in the Central Valley, and it's more inland. And it's a great place to visit if you're interested in like art and art galleries and museums and cultural sites. And it's home to hotels like the Hilton and the Marriott and the Radisson and those kind of things. There's no all-inclusive resorts over there. It's got some nightlife and stuff like that. It's like a big city because it is the capital. So we're going to be on the Liberia side, and on the Liberia side is where all of the all-inclusive resorts are. It's located on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica, and it's right there by all the beaches. They call it the Guanacaste province. So what you're going to have there is there's a lot of excursions. There's golf. There's the Leona waterfalls. There's a tropical rainforest. If you dare to go over to Nicaragua, there's a Nicaragua tour. There's a sloth forest with a coffee and chocolate experience. There's a volcano, waterfall, and hot spring combo tour. There's white water rafting, zip lining, hot springs, which I mentioned. Um, Animal watching is hanging bridges. There's all kinds of stuff on that side. So we're going to be on the side where there's a lot to do, beautiful beaches, and all that great stuff. So I hope that clears up, the confusion a little bit. You want to fly into Liberia LIR Airport, okay? And we're staying at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. We're not staying at the Riu Palace Guanacaste, which is next door. And the reason why is because the one we're staying at is more modern, has an air-conditioned lobby, where the other one has an open lobby, and we will have exchange privileges to go back and forth, but we're staying at the nicer of the two hotels. If you have any questions, give me a call. But if you look on the website, you'll see a video of the area. You'll see all the prices broken down by 2 rooms. There's a junior suite garden view and a junior suite ocean view. And the prices are for 2 people, and it's divided by the number of nights that you want to stay. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Have a good day.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
This is your island truck driver, Bobby McQueen. And when I'm traveling through the cheese fields of Wisconsin, I listen to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, it's all right. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's all right. If you live the life you please. Well, it's all right. Doing the best you can. Well, it's all right. As long as you lend a hand.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring. Waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's all right. Even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's all right. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's all right. As long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's all right. Every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away. You'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze.
Well, it's all right. Even when push comes to shove. Well, it's all right. If you got someone to love. Well, it's all right. Everything will work out fine. Well, it's all right. We're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to feel that. And it don't matter if you're by my side. I'm satisfied.
Well, it's all right. Even if you're old and gray. Well, it's all right. You still got something to say. Well, it's all right. Remember to live and live. Well, it's all right. The best you can do is forgive. Well, it's all right. Riding around on the breeze. Well, it's all right. If you live the life you please. Well, it's all right. Even if the sun don't shine. Well, it's all right. We're going to the end of the line.
Hey everybody, Tiki Man here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do us a favor, hit the like button down there. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the little bell. That really does help us out tremendously and allows us to keep doing what we do here at Tiki Man Radio. Thanks for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Back to the show.
You can marry an architect, build you a house out on the water that really impresses your father. Yeah. You can find some grown-up friends, drink some wine in California, but even if you cut it shorter, you'll always have long blonde hair. You'll always be Memphis queen. You'll always be my first time in New Orleans. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'll never be 23 with anyone but you. You can marry who you want, go back to Tennessee, but you'll never be 23 with anyone but me. We'll always have Full Bay Beach, we'll always have Delta nights, we'll always be in real love in real life. You can ride the train to work, straighten out your accent in the city, like your folks ain't from Mississippi. Yeah. You probably got an office view, wearing those skirts you always hated. Yeah, you're so sophisticated. But I bet you when you drink too much, I bet you think about back when. I really hope you're happy now. I'm really glad I knew you then. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'll never be 23 with anyone but you. You can marry who you want, go back to Tennessee, but you'll never be 23 with anyone but me. We'll always have Foley Beach, we'll always have Delta nights, we'll always be in between real love and real life. You'll always have your first, last name, standing in that July rain, telling me your mind has changed, but in my mind you're still the same. Long blonde hair, you'll always be Memphis queen, you'll always be my first time in New Orleans. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'll never be 23 with anyone but you. You can marry who you want, go back to Tennessee, but you'll never be 23 with anyone but me.
Mr. Sam Hunt. Name of that song is 23.
I love that song.
That's a cool song. And, of course, playing some old videos from Key West long before they put the southernmost point buoy down there.
Yeah.
Used to be just people selling shells right there.
I know.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So we got the Tiki Bar chicken wings this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Hadn't had those in a
And I got to tell you,
while.
I've been seasoning them all day, all night long in the special Tiki Bar sauce.
That's right.
You know, so can't wait to put them on the grill. We got some brats we're going to throw on the grill as well. It's a beautiful day outside. You know, it never did rain yesterday. It's supposed to rain all day.
I know. It was, but I'm kind of glad of that because I got a lot of gardening done, and I got to go out to get some plants from my good friends, Cheryl and Blair.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm kind of glad about that, but it was overcast, so it wasn't too hot. And anyway, but now I have to go around and water all my plants today because we didn't get the rain.
Looks like we got a lot of discussion going on there in the YouTube chat.
Well, there's a lot of people that are going up to Verona's for her big, summer party.
Yeah.
Yes, and I believe you are one of them,
I
right?
am one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going alone, and I
That
told her.
would be interesting. We were looking at flights, and there's some long flights. I don't know about this flying into...
So the best thing I've found so far is flying into Chicago and then going from Chicago to Ottawa. But
we flew into New York last time.
Well, we did, and we looked for that. But the cheapest one I could find that was I also can't be traveling for 10 hours.
Right, yeah.
4 or 5 hours is the best thing. So So I think Chicago it's going to be. So, and United, I think it's going to be on United.
You know, the down in Key West, the heat index has hit 115.
Yeah.
115.
I know that's crazy.
That's crazy. I think is the hottest heat index they've ever had or whatever. It's been hot, damn hot in Key West right now. I think the JoJo's are down there.
Yeah, I thought I saw them post something about them probably down there.
JoJo's down there.
Golden was what? Wings?
Wings?
That's right, Golden. We had wings
You
today.
got his attention.
Did he wake up?
He just woke up.
We had
You're like,
wings
what?
today.
Wings?
Famous Tiki Bar wings. He hasn't made. He didn't. I don't think he made them.
I didn't cook them all last year.
All last year.
I don't know if he's ever had my world famous chicken wings.
Yes, he has, because I remember several people have asked me over the year. No, it was Big Mac.
Oh.
My son-in-law.
Yeah.
He asked me what what your special sauce was, and I said, if I tell you and you tell somebody else, I'll have to cut you.
Yeah, we can't do that. But yeah, I posted on the Tiki Bar private site yesterday.
Oh,
that,
hey, wait!
I was going to put them on there.
I got an offer here from Donna. She said you can fly into Syracuse and ride up with us. It's about 2 hours by car.
Hey,
there you go.
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys, that would be like fantastic. But the thing is I have to come back to work, unfortunately. So, I mean, you know.
You could always fly out of Ottawa.
I could fly out of Ottawa and do it that way, ride with them.
Yeah.
That would save you a little bit there.
I think that would be.
That'd be huge.
That would be huge.
Thank you.
B-Man's out there.
We'll get together on that.
Oh, B-Man and Michelle?
It is so damn hot.
It is so damn hot, yeah. I just did a show in Key West, Meet Me in the Keys, which I understand they're doing again, and B-Man and Michelle are going to be playing there. But it used to be in July. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's hot. It's hot in Key West in July. If it's hot now, I hate to see how July is going to be down there. And that's why Key West, and I think it has finally gotten back to the way it was pre-pandemic, or as we call it, BC, before COVID. Yeah. Summertime was always the off-season for that very reason. Because it was so hot or whatever. You go somewhere else, you go where there's a breeze on a beach or something, and you go to Key West when it's wintertime.
Yeah.
Here. Because it's always summertime in Key West.
Well, even though it's hot, B-Man has been soldiering through, and he's making tamales to bring up in July.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes. We're so excited about that. And, of course, Golden is going to be cooking for the summer party as well. I got to get the meat and everything to him. He's going to be smoking all that, so we got plenty of food. And he's bringing tamales. B-Man's bringing tamales. His world. He is the tamale man, for God's sakes. So looking forward to having those guys back up here. It's been 5 years since they've been here.
He says right now they're experiencing August and September temperatures down in Key West.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
My sister is down in
Perdido Key.
Perdido Key. She
on
just
the Gulf.
Yeah, she just sent me a picture. Let's see if I can turn around here. She's sitting on the beach.
Nice legs.
Nice legs. Yeah, she's sitting on the beach and enjoying herself. Her and Bobby. It's nice for Bobby to get off of work.
Oh, no kidding. I know. He's always busy.
Every time he talks about retiring, she's like, "You're never going to retire. I need the money." Oh, maybe. But yeah, it's hot down in Key West. It's really, really hot.
Dan Ware's bringing his famous salsa for those tamales.
There you go. Can't wait to see everybody for the summer party.
That salsa is amazing. So
yeah, it's going to be great. And like I said, Mark Mulch and Kirsty Krause are talking about coming up and they may come up and do something on Saturday if we don't do it on Friday night. But at this point in time, we're talking about Friday night. So those of you that are planning pre-parties, we're going to have one right here. Okay?
All right.
And then we're going to do something on Thursday night, Wednesday night, and Tuesday night as well. Details to come. All right?
All right.
So don't get too crazy.
Sure.
Yeah. What else we got going on? Let's see. Is Donna's commenting on you driving with him?
Yeah. Donna, we'll get together on that this week because I haven't purchased that, but that's what we were looking at, So.
And when is the big shindig?
It is July the 20th, so it's after your summer party, but it's July 20th at her place.
Very cool.
And Beth Travers and Dad Signs will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll already be back to work. How disappointing.
That is disappointing. Dadgummit.
I mean,
Come on, man.
Next year they'll be like, listen, we're going to have to start bringing everybody back in May. Look, damn it, we're still going to school. Yeah, I know. We're just going to skip summer. We need y'all to
starting to feel like it.
Yeah. Golly, man, it's too much.
That's why I'm not working summer school this year, because I wouldn't have had a vacation.
I told Julie right off the bat, I'm like, do not get suckered into this summer school. Don't do it. It's a trap. Okay,
it is.
Don't do it. And I think she took my word for it for sure. So. She's not doing it, and she's looking forward to coming back to the Tiki Bar as well.
The sun is rising slowly above that horizon. New day is dawning as I sit here on the shore. The waves are breaking, I can hear the seagulls calling. Nature's glory, too beautiful to ignore. A salty breeze is blowing in off of the coast. Love the feeling of the sea mist on my skin. Finally home to the island of my dream. Finally home, I've been gone too long it seems. The salt, the sand, the palm trees make up who I am. From this place I know I'll never roam. I'm finally home. A shirt and tie never seemed to suit my eye. T-shirts and bare feet are the attire of the day. Headlines and deadlines always seem to drain my mind. I'm back here on the island, right where I want to stay. Traded that office for a long board on the way. Toss a line in search of the catch-up day. Finally home to the island of my dream. Finally home, I've been gone too long it seems. The salt, the sand, the palm trees make up who I am. From this place I know I'll never roam. I'm finally home. Finally home, I've been gone too long it seems. The salt, the sand, the palm trees make up who I am. From this place I know I'll never roam. I'm finally home.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers, the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn. And their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer one barrel at a time.
Make your plans for the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024, right here in Harrison Bay. The lineup this year is B-Man and Michelle, and headlining the stage is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitudes Band. It's always a great time, and there'll be other artists, special guests. You never know who's going to show up. Go ahead and make your plans. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Where to Stay tab and get your rooms booked right now. That's the 17th Annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 6th, 2024. Come on out and have a birthday bash with me right here at the Tiki Bar.
Nailtini Nail Bar and Day Spa in Key West offers a relaxing and serene atmosphere. Whether you are visiting Key West or a local, Nailtini is your temporary getaway from stressful everyday life. We provide a wide range of services. Dr. Lesson offers Botox and fillers by appointment only. We have skincare that includes waxing and facials. And for nails, it's not just a pedicure. You can get gel, you can get acrylic. While our skilled professionals pamper you and your guests, you can sit back and enjoy a relaxing manicure, pedicure in one of our massage chairs and enjoy a complimentary martini or other drink option. To see all our spa services, visit us at our website, nailtinikey.west.com, or call 305-294-4443 to talk with one of our skilled professionals and to make your appointment today.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound, the original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else?
Windows staring back at me. A 9-foot crushed white velvet sofa in the hallway. Well, there's a TV in the kitchen, and she's cooking in her panties, flipping them little sandwiches like she's flipping her hair. Sure is nice to have someone to hold me.
Well, I'm the king, can't you see? Yeah, everything you need, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis.
I got 100 golden records in this one room. I got 50 golden knobs upon my door. I got one black 25-foot stretch Cadillac to drive you home, drive you home.
Well, downstairs there's a room in the basement. It's mostly made of yellow and black. Some folks call it the jungle. just think it's a nice place to relax.
But I'm a king, can't you see? Yeah, everything you need, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm
Once a year they all come to see me. I watch them throwing flowers at my toes. There's a line that stretches down the driveway past my plain hands at the gift shop.
I'm a king, can't you see? Yeah, everything you need, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. But I'm a king, can't you see? Yeah, everything you need, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis. Baby, baby, I'm Elvis.
That's right. Thank you very much. I'm Elvis. I got everything you need right here. and if I ain't got it, you don't need it.
That's right.
What you guys got coming up on the show there Wednesday?
This week, it is award season for, country music, the ACMs, the CMAs, and including the Josie Awards and the ISSA Awards are out there. And we have several friends that we know that are actually up for these awards. So I thought we are going to go and highlight some of the artists that are up for the different awards.
Oh, well, there you go. Did I see Donovan is...
Donovan Lee Carpenter is up for some Josie Awards, I think 3 or 4 different categories.
Really?
Yeah. And
I didn't know he'd been doing anything.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And then also our good friend Matt Van Fossen is also up for some Josie Awards this year.
Yeah.
So.
And did I hear you guys are going to do the CMA thing?
We are going to
CMA Fest.
We are going to go to CMA Fest, and we're working on talking about maybe instead of skipping a show, doing a live radio only show from Nashville. So, but we got to work out some logistics before we can do that.
Yeah. Well, cool. Now, if you caught Coastal Confessions this past Friday, you got to see all of those. It started out with Sissy had taken a picture of B-Man in his yearbook.
Yes.
And then it kind of progressed into there, and everybody sends them now. So we don't want to wait till next Friday to send pictures, okay? I think they're going to do military pictures next Friday for Memorial Day weekend, right?
Oh. Yes, and I'm going to send in my picture for that.
So go ahead and send them. Don't wait till 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or during the show. They probably won't make it. There's a lot of preparation that goes into these shows. So to, make sure you send the pictures out to B-Man throughout the week, and he'll put it together for you.
Hey, B-Man wanted to know who played that last song, Baby, Baby, I'm Elvis.
Oh, that's one of his favorite artists, Pat Green.
Okay. Pat Green it is.
Pat Green. I've heard him talk about seeing Pat play before. So, yeah, Baby, I'm Elvis. I got everything you need. And if I ain't got it, you don't need it. So there you go. Mr. Pat Green. Now, I know he's a big fan of Pat Green.
Yep.
And used to see him play when they came through Albuquerque, I do believe, or maybe down in Texas. I'm not sure. He probably can elaborate on that. The link for the Costa Rica trip is out there. I made a post about it this week. Somebody sent me a message, says, well, how much is it? I'm like, well, here's the link.
Yeah, because it's different. It's different, I mean, it all depends on what you want.
Well, it takes a little bit. I mean, this is the quickest.
And how many days you're going to stay.
Yeah, I think this is the quickest. We had the next. Usually we wait. We want to announce where we're going while we're there. But we kind of started it the week before. And
Okay, so B-Man clarified. This Friday, we want military pictures of those family members or friends who have passed away during combat.
Okay.
And if you have other photos, military pictures, please share that too.
Okay.
I just sent him mine, but I didn't die.
No, you're not. You didn't die.
I'm
so
still here.
You're still here.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do that for Veterans Day.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
this is Memorial
Well, he's got
Day.
it for Veterans Day then. Yeah. That's in November.
And then B-Man said we saw Pat Green in San Antonio back in 2001, and he was playing his new song at the bookstore.
Yeah, that's what I knew there was a story about him watching him play, and I could have swore it was Texas. San Antonio. I love San Antonio.
Yeah, I know you do.
I've always wanted to go there. I have family that live. I have family that live close to there, and I've never been.
Well, there you go. There's a couch to sleep on.
Yeah,
that's right.
San Antonio, man. If you've never been to San Antonio, you got to go, and you got to go to the Riverwalk. Now, I highly suggest you go down, find your bearings, okay? Because if you wait and start drinking, you'll get lost on the Riverwalk. Been there, done that. So, but San Antonio is a great city, and highly recommend you go down there. Spent a better part of 20 years going there every year, and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Pat Green there, B-Man. I'm sure they were at the Stone Cold, what is it, the...
Stone Coffee. Well,
What's
dang
it
it,
called?
now you got me messed up.
Yeah.
It's the Stone something coffee house.
Yeah. They go there every Sunday. We should know this.
Yeah, every
but-
Sunday. I know. You got me messed up now. Now I had it in my head.
Now, there's no Tuesday on the Island replay this week because he hurt his thumb this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, he's working on a fence outside and slit his thumb open. I think
got to protect those hands, buddy.
I think Michelle slammed her finger in the door or something. And the other day I asked him, like, is it about time we talk about putting you two in a home? I mean, we can't leave you alone for 5 minutes without you hurting yourself.
It's the Old Stone Coffee House.
Says the man who cut off his own thumb.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. And
Gotta
I'll
wear
tell you
gloves.
something.
Wear gloves.
We used to have some stairs off the back of the tiki bar over here, and they were called the thumb stairs.
Yeah.
Because I cut my thumb off when I was building those stairs, and I came back from the hospital all sewed up and finished those stairs.
Why do I not doubt that?
You know what he used to tape, to stitch himself up to go to the hospital?
Super glue, probably.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. There you go.
tape.
Listen, you just squirt a little Neosporin in there and stick it back on.
There you go. It'll be all right.
Duct tape fixes everything. Let's just put my finger right back on here and put duct tape on it.
Many years ago, there's an actual picture of my dad, my brother Sam, and my brother Andy and I at the tiki bar, and we're all holding our thumbs up, and mine is sewed up, from it has a big bandage on it.
Yeah.
And it was right before a big 4th of July party, so imagine that.
And of course.
But anyway, and as a program note, Rick the Stick won't be on this afternoon because they're going to his mom's celebration of life this afternoon. So
right.
He's going to be tied up doing that, and we be thinking about you out there. And it sucks that you're having to go through that. And we had a lot of people lose their mom here lately.
Yes.
Been kind of sad. It has been sad to see people have to go through that. But here is your weekly lineup. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time. Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon, Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
Started down in Acapulco. Said that American boy, he's gone loco. Just another wild ass gringo. Don't know how to handle his beer. Same thing in the BVI's. Went deep sea fishing, but I broke a line. I only had on SPF 5. Took a bath in some aloe vera. They say that I've lost it, just like Atlantis. Oh, but that's semantics. That ain't the way it is. I'm just Caribbean crazy, a bit barefoot and lazy, where everything's a little hazy from the rum. I put it in my Coca-Cola, take my boat to Tortola, and stay far away from sober, 'cause I'm having too much fun. Like that time down in Panama, stole a parrot from the peninsula. Then I got caught by old Jose Law, but I broke out of jail. Let me tell you about that spring break down in Montego. I was 28 and she was 18. Oh, but she showed me things I didn't even know. Man, I hope I don't go to hell for Caribbean crazy, a bit barefoot and lazy, where everything's a little hazy from the rum. I put it in my Coca-Cola, take my boat to Tortola, and stay far away from sober, 'cause I'm having too much fun. Let's have some fun now. They all say I've lost it, just like Atlantis. Oh, but that's semantics. That ain't the way
try today again, but this senorita came up and slipped me the key through the jailhouse door, man. I broke out of there, headed straight for the boat, man. I put up them sails.
Got the hell out of there.
I ain't never been back.
That's right.
So there's talk that Alan Jax Bowers, will be playing in Cookeville for 4th of July with Mr. Jesse Rice. They're talking about coming down to the summer party.
Oh,
I get to see those
That'd be
guys.
fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And
That'd be awesome.
it's going to be a hell of a party. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It sure is.
Pace yourselves, boys and girls. Pace yourselves.
Yes,
This
pace
whole business about party before the party and all that stuff, all over between here and Memphis. You got to pace yourself. Now, I got to tell you, we're working our ass off around here to get things ready. So don't be messing it up by getting drunk 4 times before you get here. Don't be like Larice last year. Show up for the Bloody Mary contest late, hungover, and pissed.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
I'm just gonna go home. Yeah, well, today's the party.
How old you going to be this year?
He is going to be 58 this year. Yes,
So,
58.
We're talking about because Tim and I are the same age. Tim, the bodyguard.
Oh, yeah?
Tim Myers, and so we're going to turn 60 at the same time.
Wow.
So we need to have a really big party that year.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Isn't every year a big party?
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do. You got to live like it's
You're not having another party.
like you're not having a party. I'm planning 2025 right now.
That's true. We've got Marty Nickel lined up for
Marty Nickel's coming back to the Tiki Bar next year.
2025, and that is so exciting.
Yes. We didn't have a stage last time he played here.
No.
Larice said, "I heard that, Daddy."
She's drunk, she's hungover, and she's pissed at the Bloody Mary contest because she's drunk and hungover from the night before from having pre-parties.
Oh, my
Now, whose fault is that? Anyway, love you, sweetheart. I'm just saying, pace yourself, okay?
Pace yourself.
That's what you got to do. No Rick the Stick this afternoon. If you just joined us, and he's going to be off. And let's see here.
Oh, and Jody said that her husband Tim turns 58 this year as well.
Oh, well, there you go. So, Jody, we got to get you to the summer party at some point.
And Verona is calling you out on not coming to Canada. She says, "I'm not going to live forever."
Is she coming to the summer party?
She is.
Wonder
Well, I'll see
where
her
I've heard
then.
that line before.
I'm going to live forever.
Yeah.
That's with 3 R's. Forever.
And that was me saying that. She just
Oh.
wrote forever.
Let's see here. Well, I got to tell you, depending on how much time Hippie Chick can get off, it's cutting it pretty close.
Yes, it is cutting it close, but I'm still going to do it.
Bring all the leftover. Let's see. We will bring all the leftover food and fireworks from our party before the party. Michelle Myers said. I mean, even Flaz and Larice went to that party one year, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
Was it last year?
That was last
That
year.
was last year.
She drank a whole week.
Yeah.
And then mad at me the day of the party. I'm like, what the hell? What do you think we've been planning here?
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, Uncle Alex won the Bloody Mary contest. I think the fix was in.
I expected him to win.
Did you?
I did. I expected him to win.
Now, for those of you that want to play pickleball, and I know there's a lot of you out there,
And we got a new court.
we got a brand new court to play pickleball on here at the Harrison Bay Park. They have redone everything at the Harrison Bay State Park.
They have
Been down there in a while.
It's beautiful.
They've paved all the roads. Everything's
all
nice.
the new parking
Yeah, I'll have
lots,
to get
all the
down there
road. It is gorgeous now.
They even
And
got a little
so
dog park there.
They do.
Really? Wow.
Yes, they do. And it's going to be really nice. And there, it's surrounded by trees, so it's shady.
Oh, very nice.
So you're not flaming on the on the court.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to play pickleball on Friday or whatever, you can do that. And it's just right here.
I imagine we will play pickleball on Friday.
Well, I don't have to go down and watch y'all play pickleball for a few minutes, and then I got to go. Because it was hot. that court that they played in last year was pretty hot, if I remember correctly.
We need to play Pickleball Bound by B-Man and Michelle.
No, God. No. That is the worst song.
No, Cows was the worst song.
I like Cows.
Oh, don't you do it. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Damn it.
Cows is great.
He's going to play it.
Well, he hasn't heard it.
Oh, yeah. B-Dog hasn't heard it. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Remarkable cows. Wherever we go, it's a fabulous show. Oh, you know we're just cows. That's where we are.
It's a great song. She hates it.
It's a terrible
Our daughter Allison would love it because she loves cows.
Yeah.
Well, I love Cows, and that's a terrible song.
Pickleball Bound. I was like, no, don't do it.
Oh, God.
Andy Forsythe is behind the pickleball thing. He put the CDs. And he got all these guys to take their pieces of art and work and turn it into a pickle song, by changing the words, and all that stuff. And Pickleball Bound. It's so funny. First time I heard it, I laughed my ass off. But, yeah. Anyway, pickleball, we did it last year on Friday, I think around 12, something like that.
Yeah.
And then...
it was nice. We had a good time.
If we do that, and then Mark Mulch and Kirsty Krause be playing Friday night here in the Chocolate Bar.
That's right.
For those of you that are arriving early. And then the party is Saturday. So, Larice, you can't get drunk on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
It's going to be a busy weekend.
Busy
week.
Yeah. Today, they have the All-Star race tonight at North Wilkesboro.
That doesn't come on till later, though.
Yeah, later
it's
tonight.
Not during the day.
I have the chicken wings, the Tiki Bar chicken wings, ready to go on the grill. We got some brats we can throw on the grill as well. So, if now's the time to come on over because while supplies last, okay?
Yes, while supplies last.
Yeah. Michelle Myers, we'll bring all the everything left over from the pre-party. We'll bring it to the party. Okay, fine. We talked about your show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No Rick the Stick. No Tuesday on the Island replay this week, and I hope you have a great weekend. And next weekend is Memorial Day weekend, 3-day weekend for a lot of people, 4-day weekend for some. And it's the official kickoff of summer, or if you're looking to buy a mattress, they're 50% off everywhere. They do that on every holiday, I think, don't they?
Pretty much. President's Day, you name it.
Yeah, you name it, then they got.
If you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video before you get going.
Oh. And, B-Man put a thing out there. He says, if anyone is interested in getting a crap T-shirt, if so, he'll bring some up to the party. He just needs the sizes.
Now, we got to get our uniform and our patches sewed on.
Yes.
Because they're going to make a presentation thing here at the party.
Oh, how cool is that?
Oh, so we need to go on Amazon and
get your flight suits.
Get our flight suits. Yeah, we need to make sure we get the right ones. But since we are now members
I
of
told
CRAP,
them, we're members of CRAP.
Yeah.
Which is an excellent organization.
You're commanding officers.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm a brigadier general.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, it's about time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. This is where we come to be happy every Sunday. A lot happens in the world in 7 days, and we try to make it all better at the end of the week. Make sure you check out all the shows on Tiki Man Radio. Everybody's working their butts off to bring you all kinds of entertainment all through the week. Make sure you tune in, hit likes, subscribe, send money, whatever. That'd be great. We'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio, the Tiki Man Radio family. We're going to roll you back to the bass, so if this music sounds a little funny, just refresh your app. Have a great day, everybody.